Hello and welcome on Thomas Geiger Car. Today with the brand new BMW M5, the most powerful variant of the brand new business sedan out of Munich. 8 cylinders, 4.4 liters of displacement, 600 horsepower, and for the first time, 4-wheel drive. If this car is really the ultimate driving machine for the businessman, that's what we're gonna find out here on Thomas Geiger Car. So please join me on my test drive and stay tuned. It is amazing how agile this big vehicle feels on small roads like that. And that's not only due to the all-wheel drive, but also to a perfect setup of steering, suspension and brakes. And you can adjust that setup to your liking with a few buttons on the center console. It always reminds me a bit on the PlayStation, and I find it a little annoying. But once you got your perfect setup, you will never miss and you can't stop driving fast around the corners. Every country road will feel like the legendary Nordschleife of the Nürburgring once you sit in an M5 and accelerate and go around like hell. The biggest change for the new M5 is its new drivetrain, because for the first time in history it's available with a 4-wheel drive. It's just got too much torque to stick only to the rear wheels. That's what the BMW engineers say. But since it's an M5 and not just a very powerful 5 Series, they have programmed a very special drivetrain and a very special all-wheel drive. And you can shift the power distribution with a button on the center console from somehow 50-50, very secure and very confident during all weather, in certain steps until you got a rear-wheel drive car, and then the fun really starts from anew, because more than ever then the car is really agile and really turning itself, and you have to be careful, but you can have a hell of a fun. The new M5 is powered by the engine of the old model, but it's definitely not an outdated engine, because BMW has slightly upgraded and tuned the 4.4 liter V8 turbo. And now it's delivering 600 horsepower and an impressive 750 Newton meters of torque. That leads to driving figures as you know it from super sports car. 0 to 100 in 3.4 seconds. 0 to 200 in 11.1 seconds. So overtaking is not a problem at all. And if you go full throttle, 250 is not the limit anymore, because for just a little extra charge, you can run up to 305. That should be enough to make your appointments in time. If you look at the competitors for the M5, it's mainly Audi RS6 and Mercedes E63 AMG. And the M5 is just in the middle. On the power side, they're all at the same level, and driving fun is great in all of these vehicles. But the A6 is the oldest one in that trio, and it is the least emotional one. It's just a perfect, fast car, but not with so many emotions. The Mercedes on the other side is a very expressive vehicle, loud, shiny. It's a bit of car porn. The BMW is somewhere in between. You look at it and you see this one's got power, but you can easily show up everywhere. So probably it's the best blend that you can get in that segment. The new M5 is the perfect sports car for the businessman, because it blends all the amenities of one of the most intelligent business limousines and the power of the true sports car. So during a regular day between home and office and many appointments, you can use all the advantages of connectivity. You got a great infotainment system, you got perfect driver assistance systems, and you got a very luxurious environment. But if you leave the office and you're really pissed because you've been waiting for a package that will not arrive, or you had some bad meetings, you just get in the car, hit the pedal, find yourself an empty road and go for it, and 10 minutes after, the world smiles at you again. Thank you for joining me on my first test drive with a new BMW M5. Probably the most interesting power limousine on the market right now. It's not as expressive and not as shiny as the Mercedes AMG E63. So if you like to show off, that's not the proper vehicle. But it's way more emotional than the Audi, and overall it's the perfect everyday sports car due to this all-wheel drive, due to its intelligent features. You can use it 9 to 5 on a business trip, and you can use it for a hell of a fun after hours or over the weekend. So for me, it's the best BMW 5 Series you can get. The only little problem is the price, because the most powerful, the fastest and the most funny 5 Series is also the most expensive one. But that is the price you have to pay for the perfect toy. Thank you, tschüsschen, and bye-bye.